forgot my little first beginning of story, but we're gonna cover some stories. So this is what I'm gonna start. I'm gonna try to start doing having a little bit more stories to cover. Just other than one story and affirmations. Okay. So if you see on the bottom of the screen, it says gain to gain wealth, gain wealth, child abuse, sex offender, arrested, and voodoo donuts. Okay, so we're gonna get into this. It ain't gonna even take long either. But I just want to, just go over some things that basically not of God. Seriously, seriously, and child abuse is. We're gonna get into that. We're gonna do one story at a time. Okay, and I should have put affirmations on there so we can do affirmations also. So let me change that to affirmations also. So we're gonna put affirmations on here. And I don't know if it's gonna change up there, but let's do it anyway. We're gonna add that on here too. There we go. And then we're gonna add this on here. Okay. Let me see how to do this right here. I'll just click it right there. Yeah, right here. Yeah, update it. All right. 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 Okay, so gaining wealth. So I've been seeing like they've been like on YouTube and stuff like that. I've been seeing. I don't have a story for that one. I mean, I have a story for that one, but um, I didn't want to go into all the details of whatever. Like just gaining wealth. I just feel like a lot of celebrities, and I just always thought maybe they do it because they can afford it, they can do this and do that. But if you come to reality, you come to reality on things and how people think that wealth and okay, well, I gained this wealth, so what they go do? They go buy flashy things, whatever. Okay, so we're gonna talk about that. Like just my belief in that type of thing and stuff like that. People gotta understand that, like when you gain wealth or whatever, you gotta use it wisely. You understand what I'm saying? Use it wisely. And then like how this supposed to be with this Beyonce and all that you know, whatever. Beyonce and all that Jay Z or whatever. And that all that $1 million homes and all this stuff. Well, let's talk about it. So, so when people become millionaires, their lives often change in many ways. For some, gaining wealth means a chance to buy luxury things such as big houses, fancy cars, and designer clothes. Many individuals believe that showing off their expensive items is a way to prove to others that they have money and have made it in life. However, I believe that living a normal, humble life is a better decision. Even when you become wealthy, okay? For many new millionaires, owning a big house is a symbol of success. It shows others that they have achieved something significant. Society often celebrate those who can display their wealth, and there is a lot of social pressure to keep up with others by buying bigger and better things. People may think people may think a large house, flashy cars, and designer clothes will bring them respect. So the benefit of living a normal life, despite the pressure to show off, I believe that it's better to live as simple and normal a normal life, even with great wealth. First, living normal helps keep a person grounded and focused on what truly matters, such as relationships, health, and personal happiness. Expensive things may bring temporary joy, but they are not guaranteed lasting happiness and satisfaction. Living a normal life can also help avoid unnecessary stress. Maintaining a big house requires more money, time, and effort. There are higher taxes, more rooms to clean, and more worries about security. By choosing a simpler home and a lifestyle, a person can save money and avoid extra burdens. Choosing not to show off wealth can also set a good example for others. It teaches the value of humility and shows that happiness does not depend on material things. This can inspire friends, family, and the next generation to focus on what truly matters. Okay. While some people believe that showing off wealth with a big house is important, I would rather live a normal life. If I became a millionaire, a simple, humble life can bring more happiness, less stress, and set a positive example for others. After all, true wealth is not about what we show on the outside, but how we live and treat others every day. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what to me that's what it's about. By showing others like what it's about living you can live luxury. You understand what I'm saying? Go get you like all these taxes and all this stuff that you have to gain and just different stuff. Like I just don't understand that part right there. Like you can. Oh man, I did the wrong thing, but it's okay. I know what it is. But you got to understand that living wealthy does not mean I have to go get. Oh, I gotta go get a $2 million car or a $4 billion home. What? Who told you that? You understand what I'm saying? That brings more stress. That's just that I think that's just showing people that okay, well, I have it. Oh, I have this. I can just go buy a house. Man, get your little comfortable house. I would get a $200,000 home, and I'll be satisfied. You understand what I'm saying? $2,000 home, and I don't have to worry about none of that type of stuff. Or you know what I would do? My goal, I'm just saying for people, get a $2,000 home. My goal is something totally different. I'm not gonna speak it out because these tarot card readers be trying to think about what you're doing and all that stuff and all that. I ain't supposed to do all that. But my goal is something totally different than trying to live in a big luxury house. Or I got to have 15 rooms. 15 rooms, bathrooms, 8 No, 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 no. You want to know, and especially if you living by yourself. If you living by yourself and you have no kids, you don't have none of this stuff. You a bachelor, right? Why not just live in a simpler home? A simpler home. You wanna show off to your friends that I got a game room, bro. We can play pool. I got a bar in there. I got this in there. I got man. And then when you get in debt, when you get in debt and you have to sell all this stuff, that mess up your pride and your shame, and then you be all ashamed about different type of things because I done lost all this, but I was living luxury at first, but now I don't have nothing to show for it. You understand what I'm saying? So therefore, living a simpler, humble lifestyle is better for me. You understand what I'm saying? I don't need the money to go buy a big fancy house just to show people that I done made it in the world. That's what people do. People do that all the time. Oh, I done made it in the world, so now it's time to upgrade. Why you want to upgrade to that? Man, I go by me personally, I go get me a fixer upper. A fixer upper. 40 million, 400 billion, all that stuff. What for what? For what? And then when you lose all that stuff, then you're ashamed. And then society started talking about everything that you know worked hard for, that you know worked hard for. Now you don't have it no more. That's crazy, but you know that's what people do. People do stuff like that just because they. Oh, I'm supposed to go buy me. I'm supposed to go buy me this Bentley. I'm supposed to go. Man, I would give me a Honda Civic, and I'll be fine. So let's move on to the next. We're gonna move on to the next sub because I can go all day long, all day long. So we talking about child abuse. Okay, this phone about the ugliest piece of junk I ever seen, and then I don't know why my computer don't. I can't if I can listen to the volume on there, I won't have to use my phone. But okay, we're just gonna get into a little bit of this. Okay, so just a little bit. Ah, it was right there. I can't if I could. Where's it at? Man, I gotta refresh it. The coffee bowl. Was it a long time ago? All right. Was it a long time ago? All right, so we're gonna get into the what it or whatever, but I'm just gonna show you the video. It's not gonna play on there. It's gonna play on my phone, and then you can listen to the what you call it. But oh shoot, I know. How many times she got hit in the face? Watch how this mother get arrested at school after teachers notice her daughter had been injured from her mom's beatings. All right, now tell me what happened with your sister. She kept on getting the answers wrong. All right, so when she got the answers wrong, what happened? She just started getting it. So show me how your mom hit her in the face. Just like that? Mm-hmm. All right, do me a favor, stop. All right, so your mom hit her, how she hit her? How did your mom hit her? Oh, shoot. The front of her hand or the back of her hand? How she hit her on the forehead? Oh, man. Did she hit her anywhere else? Like that? Not like this. Not like that. Okay. She hit her in the face, too. Where in her face? How? Like that? Just like that? With an open hand? Was it with an open hand or a closed hand? Open. How many times she smacked her on the face? She kept on getting the answers wrong. That's how many times she smacked her on the face. So every time she got an answer wrong, it was a smack. She was stuck on one question, and she kept on getting the answers wrong. So, if you keep on getting it wrong, I'm going to hit you. If she did, if she kept on getting it wrong, I'm going to get on here with you guys. She was getting wrong? Yes. So how many times did you say she got the same question wrong? Probably like 20. So you say your mom hit her 20 times in the face? I think so. I think it was probably like, she got in a corner. Okay, that video can play. This video can play, but I'm gonna talk. So therefore, just think about this. You know, basically, a child in their homework. If you don't have patience, listen. If you don't have patience for a child, don't have them. Don't have them. Don't have them. If you don't have patience for a child, don't have them. Think about when you was a child and your parents had to have patience with you. Don't have them. If you don't have patience, don't have them. Because it's ridiculous of just because somebody don't get their homework correct, they don't get their homework correct, you want to beat a child or hit a child in the face. If you don't have patience for a child, don't have them. Don't have them. And that's the God's honest truth. Don't have them. Because it's ridiculous how people can abuse a child just because they get an answer wrong. Kids gonna get an answer wrong. That's where you come in at and guide them in a direction. Probably she probably got mad because she didn't know she didn't know the answer and wanted the daughter to know the answer. You understand what I'm saying? So don't be frustrated with the child. You got to have more patience.
And then when she got out the corner, there was probably something like on if you have to guess an amount, or how many times you say you heard a smack? Probably like 8 times, but I can't count that high, so I only have 10 fingers. You would hear it? You would actually hear the smack? Yeah, like the pound thing. And it was across the face right here, right? Yeah. What side of the face would you say she got hit on? What side is that? The mom hit her on the left side? Alright. Did she hit her anywhere else? On her forehead, and then she just hit her on her head with her 2 arms, and then she hit her like this. Where? On the defenses. On both sides of her face? Yeah. Did you see when she did it? So show me how she did it. Like just like she crossed her hands like that, or she had them like this, and like say I'm your mama. Okay. She came up to her and did like, so she would have did like this across her face with the back of her hands. So she was like this. You put the hands together like this, and okay. Both hands at the same time. Yes. Did mom ever grab her clothing? Describe that. Like this. And when she was grabbing her clothing, what was she doing with the clothing? She was pushing her back. Was she shaking her or pulling her? She was shaking? She was shaking her. Was it just her clothing she had, or did she also touch her while she had the clothing? She just pulled her up. Just pulled her up by her clothing? Yeah, by the collar? Yeah. Go ahead and put your hand on the collar where your mom had. And then what was the action mom did? Okay, lifted her up and then she stood up? No, she was on her knees. She was on the ground and she was trying to lift her up by her clothes? No, she was on the bed. Oh, okay. And then mom grabbed her collar while she was on the bed? And then she lifted her up and set her back down? Did she shake her, or did she pull her, or did she strike her? She pulled her and didn't strike, and then she started shaking her. And then when she was shaking her, was it just the clothing like this, or was it? I couldn't tell. Couldn't tell? I was on the floor. Okay, that's fair enough. And when your mom was disciplining your sister, she was using both hands at the same time, and like almost like a swat a fly. But she was doing it to both cheeks, and she did it a few, like 6, 7, 8 times. No, one time. One time with both hands. Okay. Hey, Sarge. Hi, how are you? So we're almost to the end of the second interview here, and then as soon as we're...
Okay, I'm gonna stop it. I just want to see where.
How many kids are here rehearsed? 2? 3? Sir, please don't arrest me for what, sir? So we need to just make the kids come outside. Sir, look what I'm going through. Have somebody come pick them up. Look what I'm going through because somebody said I did something that I didn't do. I've never been in jail. And I didn't get outraged. I didn't get out loud. No, because I'm wondering why am I being here? You're going to jail. You're going to jail because of the injuries to your daughter. And there's
ma'am.
No bad here.
Thank you.
If you could bring the kids back here while they
They're in aftercare.
Oh, okay, that's
And they're all
fine.
together, so they're all together in aftercare.
Okay, so if you guys.
I need to bring her out to my truck.
I'm gonna figure out if we're doing the same thing.
We'll walk right out the front. I mean, that's the only way to go out.
Yeah.
Please don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me.
Hang on one second. Let me see if there's another way.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I didn't do anything, ma'am. I swear I didn't do anything.
All right. Well,
Ma'am.
we're going to document that.
This is crazy. This is crazy. Ma'am, please don't do this to me. Can I speak for the sergeant?
That's me. That's me. I am the sergeant, and we're going off based off the statements from your children and the injuries to your daughter. They didn't happen at school.
Ma'am,
We're going off what she
please,
said.
please listen to me. Can you please listen
I'm
to
listening.
me? You ran my name.
I
I had no.
I've never ran your name. I
Okay.
didn't run your name.
Okay, well, ma'am, if you run my name, I have no criminal
It's not
record.
about that.
I've never have injured any one of my children.
Okay, well.
Yes, I might have did corporal punishment in the past, but they gave me parenting for that. And I learned my lesson. They took my kids already. I did learn my lesson.
It's not.
And I haven't been nothing to my kids, but a loving mother to my kids.
It's not reasonable for a child to come in here.
But the thing is, she wasn't like that when she left Friday. She wasn't like that when she came in. Can I show you the picture?
It's not.
Can I please show you the picture, ma'am?
Why would you take a picture of it?
I always take pictures of them. I take pictures of them since the first day school
Let's
started.
figure out here. Come on.
Watch what you do with kids. Okay. Um, just because you helping them with their homework or something like that. Like I said before, a lot of people don't comprehend well, especially with a child. A child is a child that's still learning, still learning. So you have to have patience. You have to have patience. So think about now. Well, think about this. She had got another a chance. Said that she took a parenting class or whatever it was. She took parenting class. If you took parenting class and then you go off to do the same thing, what do that look like, man? What do that look like? That don't look good at all. That you basically got a second chance, but then the decisions that you made, ooh, come on, say it. The decisions that you made again to do that again, now you're off to jail. Be mindful of the decisions that you make. If you get a second chance of whatever it is with your kids, you got a second chance. Didn't you? Or didn't you not? Yeah, you did. You got a second chance. And so if you got a second chance, that means, hey, it's time to make better decisions. So if you frustrated, then let that child make a zero or whatever they make on a test. You understand what I'm saying? Don't help them with their homework. Don't help them with their work. Don't help them with nothing. If you already frustrated or for whatever your problems is, that decision that you made, now you're going to jail. Now you're going to jail for a decision that you could have avoided. You could have avoided that situation if you would have made the right choice of saying, you know what, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do this right now because of what's going on in my life, or if something going on with your life, and you're taking it out on the child, then now you're in jail, right? That's the consequence. So let's talk about it. So child abuse is a serious problem that can deeply affect a child's life. When I say this is how trauma starts in a child from child abuse, I mean that the pain, the harm, Children's experience do not do don't just end in that moment. They can last for years and change the way a child thinks, feel, and act. Trauma. When I talk about trauma, trauma often starts with the child abuse itself, the child abuse itself. This could be physical harm, emotional hurt, neglect, or even witnessing violence. When a child is abused, they may feel scared, confused, and alone. These feelings are heavy for anyone, but especially for a child who is still learning about the world. The effect of trauma from child abuse can be deep and long lasting. Children's might become obnoxious, sad, or angry. They may have trouble trusting people or feel like they are always in danger, even when they are safe. Sometimes they blame themselves for what happened, which can hurt their self-esteem and confidence. Childhood trauma can shape a person's future in a powerful way. It can affect how they do in school, their friendships, or even their health as adults. Some children carry the pain with them for years, and it can lead to problems like depression, trouble with relationships, or difficulties handling stress. Understanding how trauma starts is important because it helps us break the cycle. If we can spot the signs early and support children who have been abused, we can help them heal. Listening, believing their stories, and sharing them love can make a big difference in their recovery. When I say this is how trauma starts in a child from child abuse, I mean that abuse is often the root of deep emotional wounds. Recognizing this is the first step of helping a child heal and making sure they grow up feeling safe, making them grow up feeling safe. Okay, so what's next? Oh, I didn't get about the what you call it. Okay, so I just want to just show this. It ain't gonna be no story of mine because somebody already covered the story. Somebody already covered the story. That was the story of some story. That was the story of somebody else's. But okay, so this guy, a registered, S offender arrested for sniffing a woman's behind at Nordstrom's. Okay, so it tells all this, and he's 36 years old, and all kinds of stuff like that. That's all I want to discover. Like that is that is crazy. Like, what do you what? I'm just being real. Like, what kind of smell do you want to smell? Boo boo. I don't know. People have some weird, crazy desires. But what smell do you want to smell? Boo boo? A poo? I, I don't know. I don't know. But I just have to just cover that point because that was crazy to me. Oh, so my game well. So but it was another part of that the game wealth thing on there. But I just we don't have to do that. We don't have to do that because I forgot about it. I actually did, and it was something else. Oh, the lady here. So, oh no, that's not the video. It's this one. Okay, so we're gonna go right here, and I'm gonna have to do the. I'm just gonna let you. Okay, that's she at like what is going on in the world? And I guess this is I guess she's in LA. I think she's in LA. Voodoo Donuts. Like you name your restaurant that, and I mean like it's crazy. It's crazy what people do, but you know that's the but why would you name your restaurant Voodoo Donuts? Who would want to eat that? But it's I,
All my people are out here buying the voodoo donuts. Why on earth is this place called the Voodoo Donuts? I don't want voodoo in my food. Look, Voodoo Donuts. And all my people are rushing over here buying it. Guys, if I show you something here, they even have this thing that says the magic is in the hole. They have a donut called Voodoo Dough. What? Are you are you actually okay? Look, it says the magic is in the hole. And then the hole says Voodoo Donuts. Why would you eat this? Why? Why? And my people have gone in there excited, ready to pay and buy food. God help us, help us. Is this what we've come to? And right outside of it is this thing here. It says love and faith. That's palm reading, bro. That's witchcraft. The Bible speaks openly about that. That we should flee from that. That is witchcraft. Guys, this world is coming. Things that are
where's she in? What's that?
magic is in the hole.
Okay, this
And
one.
I'm at like things that are like wrong are now being perceived as right and seen as good. I don't want no part in it. These also like yeah. These are and then the whole says voodoo donuts. Why would you eat? These also like yeah, but the Bible says. These also like yeah, but the Bible says that it's what and whatever comes out of a man that defiles you. Yeah, the Bible
Lucifer.
does say that.
They got a
But
restaurant.
I'm good.
Lucifer
I'd
something.
rather
What is
stay
it?
away from eating food like that. If you
Lucifer
just want to come
Pizza.
for me and judge me, be like, oh,
And then
it's
they
not
got
that
a.
deep. It's just food. All
I
right,
can't
good for
find the
you.
other
Me
one.
personally, I'll keep my distance. I'll stay away from that. I don't want no voodoo donut spread. Beware of this new age. There's another. Eat this. Why? Why? And my people have gone in there. This is so demonic. They have a donut shop here.
Okay,
They have
that's the donut
a
shop, and then
donut.
they got Lucifer pizza. Um, you see that donut? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me go ahead. Lucifer pizza. Lucifer pizza. Witch Hells, and this on the side of the pizza place. The devil is on side of the pizza place. Like Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California. Los Angeles, California. Do you understand what I'm saying? Los Angeles, California. I don't know what they serving down there, but I don't know. I don't want that. I don't want that. And then you think about, and then you know what? I just, you know what? This just came to my mind. Okay, this came. What is it called? Uh, and the whole time that we be eating stuff that we don't even see what it says, and that's crazy too. And I looked at that and I said, and I haven't ate no more of them. What is this? What is it? It's a I need to spell her. Oh, it was these cakes. But you don't even pay you don't never a lot of people don't never pay attention to this type stuff, and I have started paying attention to a lot of stuff because it's ridiculous. Look at this. I don't even know if you're gonna be. I gotta go over here and I gotta replace it. Hold on. Do you know what you eat? Like we see that these chocolate cakes, right? But it says devil's food. Then ain't nobody never paid attention to that, have they? Nobody never paid attention to that. Devil's food. I was eating one of them cakes one day and I said, you know what? And I haven't eaten now one of them again. Devil's food. Do you know what we be doing to ourselves? And we don't. This is why I say a lot of people don't pay attention to the things that we do. We don't pay attention to that. We don't pay attention to that. We just go off on our own understanding on stuff that this is what we've been eating. I'm gonna keep on eating it. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. But why it gotta be called devil's food? Why? No, I can have it. I can have it. I just make my own chocolate cake, even though my cake be hard. I'm not lying. It be really really hard. I can cook everything else, but trying to cook some sweets, maybe it's gonna be extra hard. It's okay. It's my cake. It's my cake, and I eat it when I want to eat it. But no, a lot of people don't understand what they be doing. But what you be doing is you think that is cool, but it's not cool. Devil's food. No, I don't want that. I don't want that. Why you gotta call it devil's food? Get that off of that box. Get off of that box. Affirmations. You are worthy of a positive mindset. Be the light you wish to see in this world. You are a co-creator of your own destiny. Gratitude transform your perspective. You have the power to change your life. Negative thoughts or creative. Negative thoughts. See, that's why I say I cannot play in nobody movie or show because I see what it say, but I'm gonna say what I want to say, I'm gonna correct it. But it's just the point where I don't want to be in a movie. I don't want to be in a movie. I don't want to be none of that. I don't want to talk show. I don't want none of that type of stuff. No. Negative thoughts or creative. I said it. Negative thoughts are temporary. They will pass. You are loved beyond measures. You are exactly where you need to be. Your mindset can uplift you or weigh you down. Choose wisely. Embrace your inner warrior. Let positivity be your default setting. You are deserving of all good things. Positivity attract positivity. Trust that renewal is always possible for your spirit. You are a work in progress. Embrace your journey. Trust the unfolding of your life story. Change is uncomfortable, but it's where growth happens. That's a boss. Every moment is a new chance for change. Find strength in your vulnerability. Cultivate patience. Ooh, that's what that lady needs to do. Cultivate patience. She needs to say that in her mind while she's in jail. Cultivate patience. The best thing takes time. Seek wisdom in all areas, all experience, good or bad, good and bad. Your life is a beautiful journey. Enjoy every moment. Stay curious. It opens doors to new opportunity, new experiences. Told you I would say what I want to say. It's time to have that one-on-one relationship with God. We're going to leave it there. So that's my time, you guys. I hope you enjoyed the message. I hope you enjoyed things that I have to say, because at the end of the day, we all have to do better in this world. It just don't take one person to do better. It takes a union. It takes the nation. Okay?